さてと、こんばんは。喉の調子が完璧ではないんですけれども、やっていきたいと思います。ということでね、皆さん、こんばんは、こんにちは、お疲れ様です。本日もね、手探りリーグやっていきたいと思います。なんとね、先週、ボルチモに勝ったことで、今これスタンディングなんですけど、第8シード、第9シードが、7敗なので、ちょっと待ってくださいね。はい。でね、第8シードのね、ヒューストンが、7勝7敗ということでね、ここ勝つと、残り3試合で、7敗することがないので、プレーオフが確定するという感じですね。さと、時間通り押せるという風に来たんですけど、招待待った方がいいみたいな連絡も来たんで、どっちなんだこれ。招待待つかこれは。招待待つとね、定期的にバグることがあるから、あんま好きじゃないんですよね。招待待ってという風に連絡来たんで待機してます。さてと、ちゃんと来るかなこれ。来た。そう、一回フランチャイズモード出ないと入れないってね、マジで納得しないんだよな。ということで、やっていきましょう。とりあえず、今日勝って、プレーオフにしっかり駒を進めましょう。現状、このまま行くと、プレーオフの相手、レイブンズっていうなんか変なことが起こるんですけど。失礼。
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is
さあ、
set,
リア
and
ル
the
だ
crowd is
とマイ
ready.
ク・トム
It's
リー
Monday
が
night
負けた
prime
ことがない
time
マ
on
ンデーナイ
EA
ト。そ
Sports.
して、
As the
か
work
つ
week
ね、
kicks off tonight, another week of football
タ
comes
グマ
to
イ
an
ロ
end with a
は、
Monday night primetime
確
contest
か寒いと
between the
勝てない
Miami
っていうジンク
Dolphins
スがあるんです
and
よ。
the
歌詞40度
Pittsburgh
以下だと
Steelers.
絶対負けるっていうジンクスがあるらしいんですけど、リアルではそれがその通りだったっていう感じでしたね、そういえば。さあ、ただしこれは手探りリーグなのでね、リアルとは違う流れになりそうですが、また寒そう。
And here we go
息
on
が白い。
Monday night primetime. Returnable from the one.
OK。
He stopped on the run back at the 27.
さあ、ファーストは、どんな感じで来るのかな。一応見た感じ、ちょっとスタッツ見た感じ、投げることは多いっちゃ多いけど、A チェンでも結構しっかり走れてるんだよなという印象ですね。ちょっとそこまで変なカバレージはスタートはせずに、結構オーソドックスなもので
So their offense
出
out
てい
now
き
to
たい
get
と
this
思いま
game
す。
started. It's 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. Tua taken right to the air. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
エイチェンがもう1000ヤード突破してるんで、そこはね、やっぱりケアしないといけなくて。
They send the tight end in motion left. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Has him on the quick hitter.
かなりクイックパス多いっすね。
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage. The trusty tight end.
そしたらカバーツ
It's a nickel look for the Steelers here on third.
セーフティーが中入ってくる形にしましょう。RPO か。マンツーとかしちゃっていいかもな。
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
First down, Dolphins.
Putting a receiver in motion. Wideouts getting involved in the ground game.
Okay.
Good defensive effort here drives them back across midfield onto their own side. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
ああ、でもクイックパス来そうだなこれ。
You've got a man in motion. On play action. Here's Tagovailoa. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. Hits the 20. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh,
ああ、はいはい、ホールディングが喜んで下がってください。
I don't think this is going to count.
助かったな。
So this is going to be second down and long following the holding flag. Tight end in motion left.
モーション多いね。
Tua now from the gun. Fits it through the middle.
マジか。
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a little league field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple, and he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Let's see what they went with. Third down. Here he goes, third and long.
Yeah,マジで。
And he's back down, pushing to that 35-yard line. How about that play, Brock? On third and 14, they find a way to convert.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Westbrook-Akine, the man in motion right. Opening carry for Devon Achane. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
プレスナップモーションを使いまくってっていう感じがするので、こういうのも多分刺さるんじゃないかな、意外と。
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
してきた。ちょっとこれはルック返させますか、無理やり。
He's going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on third down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
あ、やべ。
We'll have the first down and even more. There it is. Touchdown, Miami.
なんか一個なんかちゃんと刺さないとかなり長い試合になりそうだな、これ。
Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
ちょっとこっちは、まあタッチは取られてしまいましたが、しっかりとねオフェンス
The
構築してい
Steelers
って
with
や
some
っていきまし
very
ょう。
good field position as they get set, 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Right.
Drive begins with a run by Johnson.
でファー
He is
ストダウン。
stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Hey, Ken. 331. Hey, 551. Easy. Right.
First down throw for Fields. Short pass brought in.
OK。
And he is finally out of bounds as he takes it all the way down to the 20. How about a big hitter, 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
いいよいいよ。
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, I love that.
Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
It's Johnson on 2nd down.
ファーストダウン。
They'll have a pickup of 3, which is good enough to make it 1st and goal.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
こっちもちょっと RP、シングルバックの
Goal,
RP。
they're hoping for an opening
これ真ん
drive
中行きましょう。
touchdown.
Here we go. Right.
Now an inside handoff to Miller. And he takes this down.
ものすんごい後ろに下げ
to
る。
the 3. First shot gets him 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's 2nd and goal.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Johnson.
突っ込んだのかどこだ。
They stop him at the 3.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
こうしてみますか。
Just need 3 now to find the end zone on this first possession. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Tonight. Tonight.
It's Johnson again.
いやー詰まった。
He will not score. The defense gets him just before he can punch it in.
マジか。
Only a gain of 2 and maybe a goal line stand here. It's 4th and goal.
Well, these are the moments that I just live for up in the booth, man. What are you going to do as a play caller? You're going to go for it now? You're going to try to slam it in? Well, if so, you better get a whole lot more movement than he did right there.
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Here we go.
で、
Right.
Straight ahead,
は
here's
い、
Miller.
OK。
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Steelers
OK、とりあえず
finish
ね
up their opening drive. Well, they took a gamble and it paid off with a touchdown on 4th and goal.
And to do it on the ground at that's a confidence builder. Confidence builder for the big
とりあえずね、
confidence builder for the running back to win at the line of scrimmage. And frankly, Kate, a confidence builder for this fan base that loves coaches being aggressive and going for it on 4th down.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away.
かかったな。
And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to
コ
come
ー
out
チ
to
アジャ
the
ストメント、
35-yard
これは
line.
外そう。
At their own 35-yard line.
で、フォーカスオンパスにして、
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Yeah, right here. Ready, two, set.
とりあえず、
Man in motion out of the slot.
Set.
They'll start the drive with a
うわ
Still has some space inside the 35.
あんな動きできんのエイちゃん。
Touchdown Miami. The Dolphins take the lead on the first play of the drive.
マジか。
Devon Achane with the touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders.
結構ちゃんとそのルートを消せた、ル
Right down the middle.
リッ
It's
ツァ入
good.
ったから消せ
And the
たのか。
Dolphins take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
あのまくり方できんのか。
Jake Bailey set to kick off.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Calvin Austin on the return.
ちょっとラグいな
This drive
これ
will。start inside the 25.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
これ出るんじゃね。
Don't jump. Set.
They give to Johnson to start this drive. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
ラインバッカーで
Cool
前に
thing
持ってく
about
る
a
んだ
drive
ったら
starting
ね、そ
run
こを
like
ずっ
that,
と
Kate,
つ
is
き
it
ます。
really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me,
マ
I
ク
like to
カバー
reward
してく
that
るん
runner.
だっ
Give it
た
to
ら
him
もう
again
ガン
and see
ガ
if he
ンガ
can
ン
get
ガ
you a
ン。
new set of downs.
Here we go. Green 19, ready, set.
So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. It's a 14-7 game. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break.
いやそうマグカバーってラインバッカーが前に来る分普通に OL のパワーで押し負けること多いんで、それをしてくるんだったら全然ど真ん中にずっと走り続けます。
Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short.
Go.
On the give, it's Miller. And he's
Okay.
down after getting this up to the 41. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd
また
down
まくできた
on
ら
this possession.
キルして。
Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Here we go, set. Green 19. All right.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. He can't connect with it. Incomplete. Just put it a little too close to the boundary there.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest, this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip your cap. They played that ball better than he could.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. 58 was his. All right.
Now an inside give to Johnson. He finds space for a few yards that time. That's Matthew Judon in on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
これは普通に素直にショットガンでいいな。 これでいきますか。
Third down, they need 7.
Here we go, set. Set out.
Third and long, they're gonna throw.
OK。
It's caught by Wilson. And this is gonna be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I may love
これショット
watching
プ
a
レーい
great
きます
throw,
か。
but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody
あれ
wants to
奥
hit
空いてた
you.
か
That
も
was
し
the
れないな。
epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
All set now, 1st and 10.
Hey, kid. Set out.
Johnson up the middle. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Fans
Okay.
love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points.
こ
but
れ
it can do
め
some
っ
serious
ちゃ
damage.
カバレージドロップしそうだな。
Johnson gets it again on 2nd. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
On 3rd down, here's Johnson.
OK。
Have enough for the 1st down, not by much.
マグをし続けるんだったら俺はずっと真ん中突っ込
Right
む。
here, Kate. This is where I'd love to see a team go no huddle. You just ripped off a great run, a momentum-changing run. Now get back to the line and don't let that defense breathe.
They run. It's Miller. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
A loss of 3.
Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
They give it to him up the middle. And they'll make the stop after a small push to the 5. Back-to-back runs, stop short, and now it leaves them with a big 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd.
Went into their bag of tricks just a little bit there. The surprise handoff, not enough to get the touchdown, but I'll tell you what, I'm kind of excited to see the next wrinkle off that one because I don't think that was just a one-off.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
あ
Here we go.
あ、ほんまにマンツーかこれ。
I-75. Go.
Shotgun snap to Fields.
ダメだ
On
な。
the punt block, it isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
プラスダウンで
Defense
切
a
りましょう。
down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Boswell able to knock it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point
オンサイ
game.
ドをすることはないんだ
That's
け
the type of
ど。
long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as
と
they
りあえ
send
ず
it away.
こっちだよ問題はディフェンスだよね。なんとかして飛べる方法を見つけないと。
And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
21. Go ahead. 22.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa connecting on the slant. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard
カバー
line.
ついていいのかな
Give
こ
him
れ。
18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, Brock and his drive is already in enemy territory. Tagovailoa on first down. Finds a seam down the middle. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
First down. A 28-yard gain. First down, Miami.
Ready.
Running with Achan here out of the gun. And he's bottled up the line on the final play before the 2-minute warning.
ツビーツオーディング過ぎてんだよな。
And it's 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Tua setting up to throw. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
自分はパトリック・クイーン操作してちゃんとミドルゾーン見ないといけな
Waddle
く
now in
て
motion right. 3rd down run from Achan. They stop him after a gain of about
で
3.
ギャンブル
He's
し
been
ま
looking
す
at
かって
4th
言ったん
down.
だけどしないんじゃない
The
かな
Steelers
多分
calling their first timeout as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
Jason Sanders on for the field goal. A 33-yard attempt.
Sanders sends it through.
まあまあまあ
And 3 to
まあ
their
まあ
lead
はい
as it extends to 7.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here, but they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
あ
On
し
the
ちゃう
return, here
ちょっと
comes
待って
Austin. Kicks away from one. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard
さて
line.
と頑張りますか
At their own 16-yard line.
時間はある程度あるからこっちにしますかフィールドの真ん中も使えるっていうふうに考え
All
ながら
right,
やってみま
Steelers
し
to the
ょう
line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Sit high.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Complete right side to Washington. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. Man, the Steelers have a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Finds Johnson out of the backfield. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
19. Up. Let's go. Sit high.
Fields out of the gun. He completes it in traffic.
でタイムア
He's
ウトコー
brought
ルし
down
て
right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
今のルートランだとね多分ね実際のプレイヤーと分かってないから分からな
Another
いから
throw for Fields.
あれ
It's everything he has under this one. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Jack Jones has got it. And the
そう
Dolphins make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final
ま
moments
ずい
of the half.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
OK
They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson.
取り返した取り返した。これはラッキー。
He missed the linebacker lurking, or he thought he could challenge him there and win. A 6-point mistake, Brock, either way.
You know, Kate, that you use that word as a verb in quarterbacks. When we look at coverages, we use it as a noun. He's a lurker. You said he was lurking, and he was. And if you're not aware of that lurker, that free defender who's got eyes on you, well, they can make you pay just as he did.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. D. Eskridge to return it.
あ、やべ。
And a huge effort sets up his offense at a great spot on the opposite side of the field.
3秒これフィールドゴールいける？
I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half.
Oh, 帰ってきた。
One last play before the break.
Wait, watch it, Oscar. Let's go. Out.
One final shot before the half. Finds his back.
Okay.
And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line.
とりあえずなんやかんやで
That's the halfway
同
point
点
of
でハー
this
フタイムで
edition of the
変えられま
NFL
したが
on EA
怪しい
Sports.
これは。
Brock and I will be back right after this.
Jake Bailey set to kick off.
Well, we're set up for
さ
an
っき左だったから
incredible
みんな反
second
されるけど
half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3.
まあリターンしたっていいよそれは。
And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
スクリーンとかの反応はどうなんですかね。
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Tonight.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That one is
普通に
incomplete.
なんか
Couldn't
が
hang
っ
on
つり
through
べ
the
ったりつい
contact.
てたな。
Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
純粋に
Gonna
正
have
しく
to
投
wait
げ
a
られて
little
ない。
longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
There defensively.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go. We're good. 58, move here, set. 11. Hey, Ken. Sit high.
3rd and long for him here. Completed over the middle.
OK?
And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Wow.
Looks like they're going option keeper on 1st and 10. Offense wins zone read, but what a read by the defense. They blow it up for a loss of 4.
The tackle made
It's
by
easy
the
for me to say
defensive
up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Right.
Looking to throw Fields. Has him on the quick hitter.
サードアンドマネージャ
Gets
ー
this
ブルに
beyond
し
the midfield
て
stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field.
That's a gain of
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Extra DB out there for the Finns. Third down.
Here we go.
They'll air it out on third. That one's caught. This is Lambert Smith. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Going all the way to the end zone here. Somebody there, and he knocks it away.
ついてきたな。
Couldn't connect for it all on that first down, so back to the drawing board they go for second.
It leads to second
Great
and
play
10.
defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Shotgun handoff to Johnson. And he works it inside the
同じ
30.
くまた
That's a
サー
gain
ド
of
アドバン
7.
テージをフルにして
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will
That's
take
a
it in the
gain of
NFL.
7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
あー
Here's Johnson again. And he's dropped
届いてないか。
just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this. He's keeping it. He's going for it.
はい、OK。
Loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
This game of today, Kate, in so many ways is so different than the game I played. That's a call that I can close my eyes and still remember. All you do as a QB is just look. It just takes a look. If the big guy's up front saying, give me a push, then I'll do the rest.
あー、ザスティフィールズ休んでんな、今。
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards. They're into the red zone.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Head to 60, go.
And off here for Miller.
俺がそのま
Gets
ま
to
まっす
him
ぐ突っ
right
込
on
め
the
なかった
line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
プレイアクション待たれそうだけどね、これ。
3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is
ザ
on
スティ
3rd
ン
and
フィールズじゃ
short.
ないから、それはうわー、
Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone.
これは変えていいよ。
Just can't finish the play.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
All right, here
Gun-
we
gun
go.
gamble
They
secret,
nearly
bro.
gave it away on the pick, but the offense still out there. They're looking for 6.
Here we go, son. Right.
Looking to throw. Throw is caught by the back.
OK、ナイス。
They take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
多分これ、ウェアエンテアがもうマッハなんだよな。だからフィールズが多分もうね、
This
バテてん
offense
だよ
in
な。
position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
They'll run with Johnson. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Monday. 319.
Here's Fields to throw. On the move, headed right. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
これプレシートプレーだな、多分。
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun. Here's Howard. Escapes the pocket.
Oh my God.
Locates Johnson. Wow, and they're actually going to lose some yardage here as they fail to convert. Now they're facing 4th down.
走ろうと思ったら
Here
ジャスティ
comes
ン・フィール
Chris
ズじゃないこと
Boswell,
に
the
気づい
Steelers
て。
field goal unit. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Boswell able to knock it through. And they've taken back the lead.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Returnable from the 2.
Okay.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
All right, come on.
At the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane.
Okay.
And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
難しい試合やな、これ。RP をしてくるから、あんまりね、あれなんだよね。
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Hey, get set. All right, go ahead, go. Get ahead.
Now stick with Achane.
やっべ。
Has good room at the 35. Down the sideline inside the 30. A huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
They send the tight end in motion. 1st down, here's Tua. This is complete to Waller. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Tua now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal.
Go ahead.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Dolphins ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode. They trail to start the 4th.
もうこれタイムオブポゼッションでなんとかするしかないな、多分。俺の感覚がそう言ってる。
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. First and goal. Achan gets this on the draw.
Okay.
So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Probably 投げてきそうだな、これ。
Second and goal from the 9 here. Another for Achan.
Okay.
This defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. 2 yards on the pickup, and that brings up third and goal from the 7.
It's maybe one of the only spots in goal-to-goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
On third and goal, it's Tagovailoa.
Okay.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to
これはね、
keep
ちょっと
this drive going.
フェイク
Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Sanders on for the field goal.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And in the fourth quarter, that's going to tie the game.
さてと、これね、ボールを
That's why they
返
spend
す
all
つ
the
もり
time
な
on
く
the
やった方
practice
がいい
field
気がす
during
る
the week.
な。
That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away.
触らなくていいよ、それ。OK。
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line. ちょっといいですね、OK。
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, first and 10. Play action, Fields. And this one is launched downfield.
いや、マ
And
ジ
this
か。
is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
いや、これにしよう。
Now it's Fields. It's him on the in route. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Fields now on third.
ナイスウィルソン。
Fields.
偉い
He's。got Wilson. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard
勝
line.
ってくれた。
Give him 25 on that play. Man, the Steelers have a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard
Now
line.
a carry by Johnson. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Here we go.
あー
Do it.
Trying the right side with Miller. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Hey, Ken, here we go. 258, 258.
3rd and long. They're going to throw.
いや、落とす
Yeah,
か。
but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball. Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Fields this one at the 3. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
やっぱりレッドゾーン近くなるとオフェンスがね、自分のこのプレイブック変えないとダメだね、多分。多分それが問題やね。俺が行きたいっていうプレーがあんまりない、レッドゾーンで。
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Go ahead.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's going to be first down Miami.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Go ahead.
Tagovailoa off the play fake.
Okay.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Okay.
And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Rough start to this set of downs. Now 14 to go on second. Motion man is the tight end. He's going left. Tagovailoa now working from the gun.
それはナイスボール。
Finds a seam down the middle. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, delivering.
It's Chan on the inside give. So call it a half dozen on that run block. It's second down.
これ時間いっぱい使われそうだ
It's
な。
plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Dolphins trail by a field goal. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Ready.
Quick slant taken in by Waddle. They get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
どれくらい時間使うか。
19 and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
And a Dolphin first down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
完全に使い切るつもりだね。OK。
Here's Chan up the middle. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming. The Steelers calling their first timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Second down carry for Chan. And this hasn't been a common sight out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
で、多分ね、ラックアンティさんね、自分がどういうコールしてるかね、多分寸前で見てる可能性はある。だから今俺がランコミ入れてるのは多分知ってる。気づいてる。俺の予想ね、これ。ちょっと待って。生きてる？復活した。で、ここで一度もまだコールしてない。これでいきましょう。
Man in motion here. That one's out and caught on the right side. And he's in for the Miami touchdown.
時間が残ってる方が
The
大事。
Dolphins have taken the lead late.
タッチダウン食らうんだっ
It's
た
a
ら、
Jalen
時
Waddle
間を残してる方が
touchdown.
偉い。
His second scoring catch of the game. And it's good, so they
よ
take
し、
the
タッチダウン
lead
取りに
and
行
the
くか。
extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now.
Steelers 23. Jake Bailey set to kick
The
off.
Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away.
フィールドしたくていいよ、それ。よっ、OK。
And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone, so the football will come back out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
そしたら、これハワード出てきたら泣くよ。
All right, working from the
Felix,
gun to
yeah.
start. First and 10.
Here we go. Good. Green knight.
Here he is to throw. This one's taken in by Hill. And he'll take it up to the
セカンドア
30
ベンチャー
before
大
being
丈
brought
夫。
down.
Complete to
Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
It's second and inches.
Back to throw.
At the 30-yard line.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Yard gain. And the Steelers first down.
And they get that clock just below 40 seconds to play.
OK。
Less than 40 seconds to work with. Here comes second and 10.
Here we go. Sit high.
Setting up to pass. Pass him on the
OK、
quick
止
hitter.
まってる。
And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Dolphins bring out a fifth defensive back on third.
Here we go. Nice 35.
ちょっと待って。接触が悪いな。頼むよ。OK、OK、帰ってきた。
Here he is to throw.
やべ。あぶね。
It's in or no, they dropped another one. Pitch
Ah,
dropped
bunne.
on back-to-back plays, Brock. But it does force a fourth down.
There defensively.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
ショートヤーデージシ
That
チュエー
dropped
ションだった
interception,
ら
but the game's still on the line here. This is fourth down.
Don't jump. Ready? Green 19, get the
Desperation time here. This finds its target. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the first down, too.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing, but getting the ball out on time and on rhythm. But these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining.
Here we go, Side. Green 19, got the go.
He'll look to throw it. Underneath it goes.
これ使いましょう、タイムアウト。
And they make the tackle at the 38. The Steelers use their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either.
Here we go. Tonight.
Now fields again. Taking a chance to the end zone.
タイリー・クヒル、さすが
And a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left. Absolutely clutch score there.
タイリー・クヒル、ありがとう、マジで。
Final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And they cashed in where it really mattered.
And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point
さてと、
after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game.
これはもうディープにリターンとかさせずにです。
Now Boswell on to send this away.
これリターンさせるのアホらしいんで。
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
さて非常に気になるのが自分のねコントローラーの調子がね悪くなってきているところ。買い替えないといけないんだよなこれ。プレステ4のコントローラーいまだに PC で使ってるからさ。でもこれカバー4ドロップフィールドでいいや。
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa.
ナイス TJ ワット。
Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up second down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
タイムアウト3つあるからね、全然真ん中使ってきてもいいんだよね。
Throwing again, here's Tua. Trying to push deep downfield.
あー、取れた。
Sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing third down.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
Now they'll hand it off to A-Chain. And a timeout
完
called.
全に多分やろうと
Likely
してると
just
こ
a
ろばっか
final
り。
play. Only 6 seconds remaining in this one.
Ah, あー、これは珍しくデフォルトで残り6秒だった
Down
ら
to score. They're going to go for this on fourth down.
Get set. Ready, team. Ready.
To throw.
OK。
Turn it over on downs as
助か
that
った。
pass comes up empty andオフthe field they go.
とりあえずタイミングヒルが最後 MVP になってくれて本当に良かった。
And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
D,
it is-
all of the above.
まあただね
It is so
今日の
hard,
試合
Kate, to
で
match
もう
the
明確
adrenaline
にジャス
surge
ティ
they
ン・フィール
feel
ズ
right
は
now,
多分
and that
ね
they
来
felt it.
年スティーラーズにはいないということがね分かったので、はい。とりあえず、結構死闘だったかなと思うんですけど、いや、ラックアンティさん、大変ありがとうございました。難しい試合だった。本当に。で、多分ケイレム・ジョンソンこれ1000ヤード突破したな。まあ1000ヤード突破したから、もう動ける重戦車だから、ケイレム・ジョンソンは。本当に助かる。で、あなたはスローパワー上げてください。 いい加減。ということで、本日の放送はこれにて終わりたいと思います。それでは。